At Astra Abasask, and welcome back to another episode of Hardcore Genshin. We're starting off talking to Catherine,
Ad Astra Abyssosque.
where we will claim our adventure rank rewards. Level 28, 75 Primo Gems, quite a few of these fragments. And I'm going to show you a little bit of footage, because there has been an update and a few banners, and well, by the time this episode goes up, of course there have been a lot more than just these updates. But sure, okay, we are currently at Raiden Shogun's banner. After this, which, well, pretty soon, as you can see, it's 3 more days, there will be a new banner, which will have, who is it again? Oh yeah, Ayato and Venti. So, I don't think I'm pulling for any of those two on this account. Definitely not on my main either. But yeah, it's been a while, and I think I should probably show you the trial runs for them.
Inazuma shines eternal! Teamwork is dreamwork! Let's light it up! Storm the front!
So yes, 2.6 is coming out soon, at least soon as of the time of recording. But by the time this episode goes up, probably into 7 or 8 or I don't even know anymore. But we'll definitely be long past these events and this version. And in this episode, well, maybe I'll actually also include footage of 2.6, because I don't know if I'm going to finish this episode in today, or if this is going to be a longer episode to record. But we do have to start off by buying silk flowers over there. So we'll go over there, and yeah, let's hope Zhongli brought his money this time. So I think we need to go down here, so let's start gliding and swoop right in. Okay. Looks like we can also pick this up. Okay, and let's talk to Balai.
Hey boss, do you sell silk flowers here?
Silk flowers? We certainly do. Which kind would you like?
All of them.
Which kind? The good kind? The best kind? Remind Paimon what kinds there are again?
Ugh, you ignorant shoppers. Always coming in here with your stupid questions.
That's not how to treat a customer.
Golden House Maiden, Valley Weaver, and Fate's Yearning. One of each to start with, if you don't mind.
Someone knows his
My
flowers.
goodness, this gentleman is quite the connoisseur. You two must be his servants. Please refrain from any further attempts to contribute.
This is what I get for calling Paimon emergency food.
Now then, please peruse at your leisure. Do let me know if you have any further thoughts. Wow, a true connoisseur. Most of that was news even to me.
I possess but a smattering of trivial knowledge. My traveler friend is the one to watch. They are on track to set foot in every corner of the world.
What's so impressive about that?
Oh, Mr. Zhongli, you're way too humble. So, which silk flower did you want anyway?
I'll take them all, boss.
Again?
Now that's settled, a question. Do you have
Oh,
any
not
more on
again.
you?
Zhongli.
You forgot to bring money again?
I'm starting to see the pattern emerge here.
If I may interject, did I hear you say that these flowers are to be an offering to the Lord of Geo himself?
Yes, in a sense.
Gosh, well, why didn't you say so? I heard the awful news about what happened at this year's Rite of Dissension. It would be bad luck to say it out loud, but I've been worried about our dear Lord ever since. I'm worried that everything I've heard is true. Since these flowers will be used to glorify our Lord, they're free of charge. Just don't forget to pass on my regards.
Are you serious?
Why wouldn't I be? I would be nobody if not for Rex Lapis. If he hadn't written those poems in praise of my wares, they'd only be worth a fraction of what I can sell them for today.
Huh. So much folklore here revolves around Liyue's deity making cameo appearances in support of local businesses.
Thank you, boss. I think I speak for all of us when I say that your generosity has saved our skins.
Our skins? You were the one who forgot to bring money.
Please, it's the least I could do.
And the least Zhongli could do is bring
So,
his
now that
wallet.
we've got the flowers, how do we make the perfume?
Ideally with the help of an expert. Unfortunately, none of my acquaintances have personal experience in the art of decoction.
Talk about first world problems.
Hence, I need you to help by asking around in the city. Try the common folk, especially women.
So this time we get to go around town looking for nice-smelling ladies to talk to? Paimon likes this job.
What's that different from my normal daily life?
I will wait for you near the Statue of the Seven. Meet me there when the perfume is ready.
Maybe we can find some good candidates at the Adventurers Guild. Let's ask Lan. She's master of the Liyue branch, right?
If you want to know about perfume, try talking to Chi-Mei.
While we're on the subject, have you never heard anyone mention Ying-Ar's homemade perfume?
Well, hello. You found me at last. I've been waiting for you.
What? How did you know we were coming?
Oh, I heard a rumor about a couple who were snooping around town looking for a sweet-smelling lady. Actually, I was starting to worry you wouldn't find me. This is the ultimate test of my appeal, after all.
Snooping around? Why are you making it out like we're bad people?
What can I say? People love to talk. Maybe you ought to be more discreet in the future if you don't want word to get around. Relax. I know why you're here. You want to get your hand on my homemade perfume, don't you? What kind would you like?
A bespoke triple silk flower variety.
3 in one go. My goodness. You have extreme tastes for someone your age. Maybe the rumors I heard were true after all. You're on the prowl and need some sweet-smelling ammunition? Is that it?
Yeah, I want to smell nice for Rex Lapis.
Is that the best you could come up with? Even if you were genuinely offering perfume to a deity, that doesn't explain why you'd need 3 kinds. Sorry, your story just doesn't hold water.
Zhongli was right. People don't remember this tradition anymore.
As one of my favorite poems goes, O cherry tree, begrudge not thy blossoms as they are deflowered in the spring, for come winter, even thy sturdiest wood shall wither.
That went over Paimon's head a little.
In short, I'm happy to help. Traveler, you can be my assistant, but you'd better make sure I'm the only person on your mind while you're hanging around with me.
Okay.
So, where is a good place for making sweet, sweet perfume?
How about the kitchen at Zhong's
You
place?
mean Wan Min restaurant? Good choice. Let's go. Are you ready to please me?
What did you say?
I meant make me proud, as my assistant, obviously.
This girl is the
While
Lisa
I'm
from
setting
Liyue.
up, you can go and
Where's
fetch
her
some water.
electrovision? Fetch some water. Water. I don't. There's 3 meter, 5 meter, what? 4, 3. Ah, yeah, there it is. Okay.
This water will do nicely. Now, I need you to extract the silk flower essence using a crafting bench. Perfume making uses an altogether different technique from alchemy. Here, let me teach you. Very carefully, take hold of the mortar and pestle. Gently does it.
Let's see, I need to craft this one. This one. And this one. Okay, and that's it. And what does it want me to do here? Okay, nothing, never mind.
Wow, this is some exquisite silk flower essence. On to the next stage, the most important one of all.
Which is?
The essence is placed into water and simmered over a low heat until most of the water has boiled off. You must take care to control the heat during this process. If the temperature goes too high, it will affect the scent. So please focus on controlling the heat. This is the final step.
Oh, okay, just like last time.
Don't waste a drop of that essence now. We want all of it in there.
So many double meanings.
All 3 perfumes are ready, and you, my friend, were a wonderful assistant.
Mr. Zhongli, I've come with perfume.
We've brought the perfumes, Mr. Zhongli. Did we take too long? You were just staring up at the statue.
Oh, you're back. Don't worry, I haven't waited long. Compared to the watch that Rex Lapis's statues have kept over Liyue, this was but a brief moment.
Well, how can a person compete with a statue?
That is true. Well, have you brought the perfumes?
3 sets, and not 1 less.
Thank you both. Let us offer them up.
Offer Golden House Maiden.
This is the first kind of perfume. Miss Yinger said that it's sweet as a dream, and it's liked by younger ladies.
Valley Weaver.
This is the second kind. It's got an elegant smell, and the daughters of high society love it.
And Fate's Yearning.
The third kind has a gentle but lingering fragrance. Something like the dusk mist. And it's a favorite of mature ladies. Oh, what was that?
Looks like Rex Lapis enjoyed this one.
That's the one older ladies like, right?
So Rex Lapis is an old lady?
Does that mean that Rex Lapis is actually an older
Okay,
lady?
sorry Paimon, I beat you to it.
Perhaps. Perhaps. Rex Lapis has taken on countless forms. Perhaps that really was one of them.
What a shame. We only got to see the giant dragon form, and... Let's hope the Qixing can catch the real killer.
We can leave that to the authorities. Let us focus on the fond farewell for Rex Lapis.
What ulterior motives did Child and the Qixing have?
So, we finished another step in our preparations. What's next?
Next, I would like the 2 of you to help me borrow the cleansing bell.
The what?
Cleansing bell?
At present, A friend of mine named Madame Ping is the guardian of the cleansing bell. She lives near Yujing Terrace. If you ask her, she will know what to do.
Sure, but aren't you going to come with us?
Ah, I have certain reasons why I cannot be there in person. Please, do this for me.
Man,
Why is it gonna
gotta
cost
be
more
so
again?
secretive this time?
That smells divine. Very nice. Okay, Madam Ping. Let's look for her.
All things must change.
Are you alright?
It's nothing. It's nothing. I just thought it a great shame that so many of these glazed lilies have wilted.
Yeah, I was about to pick them
What
actually.
happened to them?
Back in my day, people said that glazed lilies can read human hearts. If they heard beautiful sounds like laughter and singing, they would also bloom joyfully. But if they heard too much wild gossip or slander, they would quickly wither away.
So that means these flowers feel what's happening in Liyue?
Yes, the rumors of Rex Lapis's death are no small matter. They are everywhere. Some say it was a Fatui plot. Others say that the Chising made it all up. And still others think that that which lies in the deep is breaking free. This harbor is like a mountain of dry tinder. One spark, and the fire will
Madam
consume
Ping is
us
also on
all.
Tinder, huh?
Well, I shall say no more. This old woman's grown too old and naggy. Did you have something to say, youngster?
Yeah, we came here for the cleansing bell.
Ah, that old trinket. I remember it being here with me, but I've grown old. I can't quite recall where it is exactly. An old friend of mine used to wear it on his person. Back when I was young, he saw me gazing at it often and gave it to me. But he told me then that if someone should come to borrow that bell, I should not be loath to part with it. It has been many years, and who knows how many times someone has come to borrow this bell. Still, though, I can't recall when it started. It's been a long time since anyone has come to borrow it. Oh, these old bones are so slow to look for things. I doubt you can wait that long.
We can look for it ourselves.
That's right, Granny. We'll follow you back home and search for it ourselves. And, we can help with chores if you have any too.
All right, children. There is no need to worry. I didn't place the bell very far away.
Do you live near here, Granny? Whoa, but this is Yujing Terrace. It's gotta be expensive.
Oh, an old lady like me can't afford to buy a place in this city. See this ceramic teapot? My entire household is in here.
How?
Does that work?
It contains your house keys.
Oh, youngsters. I simply mean that the bell is somewhere inside this teapot, and you are quite welcome to borrow it. If you can find it.
Okay, let's check inside of the teapot. Wait, that's not a normal teapot, is it? What's going on? Well, looks like we've been sucked in by a teapot. And this is not what I was expecting. Okay.
Huh? Where are we? What just happened?
Youngsters, this is where this old woman keeps all her things. Quickly now, go fetch that bell.
Whoa! That sounds like Granny's voice. So, this is her teapot? What's going on?
Oh dear, so many cobwebs. It seems I really haven't cleaned it in a long while. Sorry to trouble you children. Please help an old lady clean up.
You know, with such a special teapot and the cleansing bell, do you think this old granny could also be an adeptus?
You know, it would not surprise me. Oh. Okay. This is not my favorite thing to do.
Hyman's more and more convinced that she's an adeptus. But don't they all live in Julian Karst? Why would she stay in the city?
Windblade!
Well, that scared the living hell out of me.
This is order.
I'm going in. Yeah.
Stick.
Windblade!
Oh, more? Really?
Windblade!
How many levels does this teapot have? It would be nice if we had one of these too. Or at least we wouldn't have to camp outside.
You know, that would be nice. Just not sleeping in the rain every night. Well, I guess we found something. Here's the bell.
Oh, you found it. Youngsters are so quick on their feet. Oh, now, let me see. All right, that'll do. Come on out now, children.
Now, hold on. Don't you keep any chests here that I can loot? Surely there's got to be something. Thank God for this bridge. Okay, my middle finger just has some kind of trigger on it. It just likes to press the right click sometime and up by forward I go. Okay, that's eventually going to be the death of me for sure.
Oh, in and out in no time. You youngsters really are quick.
Are you an adeptus?
Adeptus. Oh, I haven't heard anyone say those words in earnest for a long time.
That doesn't
As to
answer my
whether
question.
I am one or not, child. Surely you already understand.
Hyman kinda knows what you mean, but is also kinda confused. Are you really giving us the bell just like that, Granny? Don't you think it's weird? Something's just happened to Rex Lapis and then we come running up asking for it?
Oh, don't be silly. Liyue Harbor has been through a great deal in its history. In that time, it has seen the departure of countless Adepti. But no matter what, we have always performed the rite of parting first before any other matters. To cry, "Catch the murderer," at the top of one's lungs, but ignore the rite of parting. That, to me, is what is wrong-headed. Now that you have come to borrow the bell, I guess that perhaps an old friend of mine has finally decided to take matters into their own hands. So, why would I be unwilling to lend you the bell?
What if your friend doesn't return it?
Oh? Well, if it came to that, they would find a certain old lady knocking at their door. We haven't met in a while anyway.
Knocking at their door or
Would
knocking at
be
their
nice
teapot?
to share a drink and chat. Well, you must have things to do. Since you have the bell, you should return. Oh, and do tell the person who sent you that if they have time, they can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but you can always count on an old lady for a pot of tea.
Yeah, especially when she lives in one.
Thanks, Granny.
It's bigger on the inside.
Indeed, this is the cleansing bell. It's in good condition. Let's place the perfume we've prepared inside.
So, do you know Madame Ping?
Of course. How would I know that the bell was with her otherwise?
I mean, stupid question.
That's suspicious. But if you don't want to talk about it, we won't pry. Oh, yes, that old granny asked us to tell you something. If you have the time, you can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but you can always count on an old lady for a pot of tea.
That tone does not suit you.
Nope, far from.
Still, her teapot is indeed very good. There are none better for brewing tea. When
Or
a
living
suitable
it.
time arrives, I'll bring a spot of fine tea and pay her a visit.
So what's the next step in our preparations?
Next, we need to purchase kites.
Kites?
Ooh, Paimon loves kites. Are you taking us kite flying? Is this our break time?
No. Kites are children's toys, yes. But they also play various symbolic roles in Liyue's rituals. I will explain it to you. But our next course of action should probably be to purchase the kites first.
Oh, sure. Curiouser and curious.
So, you want to go buying kites, huh? Finally got some more, huh? Hello, can we buy some kites?
Ah, sir, you're here. The 7 kites you asked for have been made to order. Would you like to take them now?
Yes, thank you.
Don't
it's
forget
rare
to
see
pay.
customers who want to buy
Zhongli,
this type of
money.
kite nowadays. In the
Get out
early
your
days,
wallet.
we used to get orders from people of all walks of life.
Well, this is Mr. Zhongli from the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, so he's probably well-versed in all these walks of life. We've talked about a whole bunch of things while traveling with him.
Yeah, fashion, economics, jewelry, jade, pottery, economics, you know, bringing money.
He seems to know Liyue's favorite topics, money and government, really well, but he likes talking about less useful topics instead.
Well, that's because I prefer to share fun things with you.
Children's toys are very fun things, that's for sure. I enjoy watching the children at play as much as anyone else, but there is more to it than that. Finely crafted toys are well loved by children, but this craft itself has been honed over thousands of years, and there is meaning behind that. I have made kites in Liyue for 40 years, and I am intimately familiar with the forms passed down from my ancestors. The meaning of these 7 kites is far from banal.
Indeed. These are decorations used in the rite of parting. The 7 kites represent the 7.
I took the liberty of coloring outside the lines when doing the insignia of the Animo Archon. As for the kite that honors the Geo Archon, one must follow the contract given right down to the last letter. These patterns are ancient, and you can also find them in the Golden House.
Ah, Paimon's heard that name before.
Shh, Paimon, stop talking.
Huh?
The design of this kite displays a firm grasp on the cyclicality and eternity so dear to the Electro Archon. These markings of tree and leaf pay due honor to wisdom and the passage of time. All this on a single kite. Truly astonishing. Justice flows across the surface of the waters. War rages like a flame. As does that which the Cryo Archon once... Yes. These details are masterfully done.
The compliments of a learned man truly are pleasant.
Well then, Granny Shan, I shall take these back with me. As for the payment...
As for the payment, he says.
Well, allow me.
Oh no. Okay, we need an intervention for Zhongli.
Hey,
Child, you're a
it's
part of this now.
Child.
Okay, did you arrange to meet here?
No, I was merely passing through.
Mm-hmm.
I see Mr. Zhongli's the same as ever. When paying, well, when getting others to pay for him, he neither looks at the price tag nor his wallet. He knows a great deal about money, and about the trials of the common man. He just doesn't consider poverty to be something that could ever happen to him. Or perhaps you could say that he cannot imagine himself lacking money.
How has he not died of hunger yet?
Child, you are as fond of jokes as ever. Well then, since we've purchased our kites without incident, there's no need to take a break before moving to the next step in our preparations. The rite of parting requires helping hands as well as materials. We should be able to find some people near the harbor.
Oh, by the way, take this bag of money. You probably won't want to let Zhongli do the bargaining, if you know what I mean.
Thanks for the money.
Seems I missed out on some interesting information. I suppose I'll just have to find a more opportune moment next time.
Ooh, ulterior motives. Okay, find the 3 workers. And we already encounter our first one.
Hiring help?
Oh,
But let me just say first that
I
I'm
have
a
10 of
reserve
you at
member
home,
of the adventurers
on my
Guild.
body.
I take adventuring commissions, but I don't do anything clerical.
Adventure? Venturing into the mountains to capture a few crystal flies seems adventurous enough.
Eh? That's not hard. Almost a bit too easy for a reserve adventurer. Nah, never mind. I'll only charge you 15,000 Mora. What say you?
I'm sorry.
A most fair price.
No, Zhongli, no, that's not a fair price. He's saying 15,000, which is a lot. I have 50,000. But I definitely think we can at least halve that. Which is 7.5k? No, hold on. Yeah, it should be 7.5, isn't it? Okay, let's go slightly over. Let's go 8,000. See if that will do it.
That won't do, I'm afraid. It's too little. Too little, I say.
Okay. Then let's say... Let's go for 11. I mean, this is close enough, right?
5 geocrystal flies. Yes, I do think it's worth about this much. I'll do it.
Let's go to this next guy, who's right over here. Tic-tac-toe.
A full
Wait.
day of odd jobs at Eugene
We just had toe.
Terrace.
This guy's tack.
No
If the next
problem.
guy's called Tick,
25,000 per day. A fair trade, yes.
then I'm gonna wish in the next episode.
Whoa, that's expensive. Could
Or
you give
maybe
us
at the
a
end.
bit
You know
of
what?
a discount
I'm gonna say
on
at the end.
account of the whole
At the end of this
hero
episode, I'll wish.
Mondstadt thing?
Hero of Mondstadt? Never heard of them.
Well, you may never have heard of this hero, but it seems you've heard of Mora nonetheless. Thus, I will simply pay the whole sum.
No. We will talk about prices. So, you want 25? Okay. Let's go around the same. So, let's go over here.
This price will do. No loss to me for a day's work.
And the name reveal come. This guy's really called Tick. Okay, I'm wishing at the end of this episode today.
Oh, help? Sure. I, Tick, always put in 100% effort into everything I do. Of course, there'll be a premium if you want me to give 110%. So what's the job?
Let me see. We are still missing some wooden implements over at Eugene Terrace. They aren't uncommon objects, so I didn't make any special preparations for them.
Fetch me wood.
No problem. That'll be 20,000 mora for a single trip. How does that sound?
Done.
No, not done. No. It's let's go around the same. This should be fine.
Let me think. Deal. This price is reasonable. I'll hop right to it.
Hey, child.
All finished then? Splendid. Any leftover cash is yours to keep. A favor for the Fatui should never go unrewarded.
You think you can buy us off with some loose change? No way! Paimon demands to know when the next payment is coming.
Well, how does this sound? You give me the information I need, and maybe I'll leave the Northland Bank's vaults open and unattended for half an hour.
What info do you need?
Paimon? No.
Huh. Does that mean you know what he's after?
Are you forgetting what happened in Mondstadt?
Yikes! You're right! Signora!
You both need to calm down. I don't know what's gotten into you. Just what is this about? The atmosphere got so tense all of a sudden.
Next, we need some everlasting incense. For this, we need to go to Boo Boo Pharmacy, the finest pharmacy in all of... Is everything okay?
Yeah,
Everything is fine. I was just informing them that they need not return the surplus mora. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be going.
Wait, so we can keep the Mora. Nice.
I definitely felt like Child wasn't happy with us just now.
Okay, Boo Boo Pharmacy, here we are.
Huh.
And there's no one here.
The reception is deserted. And it seems
seems.
kinda spooky in here. Hello? Is anybody there?
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Huh? Did you hear that? Where did it come from?
The reception, it seems.
How about you go check it out, and Paimon will bring up the rear.
Oh, hi, little one.
Oh, there you are. But you can't even reach the counter.
Paimon, if we're gonna talk about height,
Joke's
you,
on you. Paimon floats, so height is no restriction. Anyway, there's something weird about this one over here. What's the talisman doing on her forehead? It can't be. She's a zombie.
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy. I am Chi-Chi.
Hi, Chi-Chi.
Once upon a time, Chi-Chi died. Then, Chi-Chi was saved by the Adepti. Now, Chi-Chi is a zombie.
Do zombies also count as adepti?
Something like this would be unimaginable in Mondstadt.
Hello, little girl. Do you sell everlasting incense here?
Excuse me, sir. Did you bring your prescription?
Surely no prescription is needed to purchase everlasting incense. It's not a controlled substance.
Chi-Chi can get your medicine, but only if you show Chi-Chi your prescription. These are Chi-Chi's orders from Chi-Chi.
Orders?
Zombies are limited to acting within the confines of their orders. And somehow in this case, the zombie issues her own orders to herself. My dear Chi-Chi, we didn't bring a prescription, I'm afraid. But we do hope that you can still help us find some everlasting incense.
Okay then.
How did you manage that?
But Chi-Chi helps you. You help Chi-Chi. Only fair.
I mean, that does sound fair.
Customers need to do favors for customer service staff.
Never mind. Just think of it as a peer-to-peer transaction. That way everybody wins. Sometimes in Liyue, the art of the deal is simply about victory via mental gymnastics.
Go to Mount Tianheng, find the Guizhong Ballista, and hunt a cocoa goat. Please and thank you.
And the what? With the witch at where?
Guizhong Ballista. I have heard of this device before. It's a kind of crossbow turret, installed on Mount Qinheng by an adeptus in the distant past. An early mechanical device. Located in Qinheng Pass, it was designed to automatically fire at large monsters, protecting Liyue from external threats.
Mr. Zhongli really knows Liyue inside out.
Apparently not quite. This is the first I have ever heard of the cocoa goat.
The cocoa goat is a legendary animal, an adeptabeast.
Did you want to add anything else, or...?
No, just that the cocoa goat is a legendary animal, an adeptabeast. What it looks like, don't know. Where to find it, don't know either. Where it came from, also don't know.
This isn't much to go
Very
on.
well then. Let's start by investigating near the Guizhong Ballista. Perhaps we will find some clues.
What the heck is a cocoa goat?
Okay, I think in the next episode we'll find out what a cocoa goat is, because I'm gonna end it here. But before that, of course, I made a promise, and that is to do a wish. And we are actually on the next banner. So in the next episode we'll do the trial runs, of course, but I'm thinking we'll go on this banner because I kind of like Venti. I actually managed to get him on my main account, so I'm pretty happy with him. So let's do a 10 pull. We have 21 wishes. Let's go. And we got Sucrose, very nice. Okay, I might replace my Traveler with her. Very nice. Hello, Sucrose. Hello, hello. Okay, very happy with her. But that's it for today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Ring the bell to get notified. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.